the program I have got is to find the subset of the positive integers whose sum is equal to given integer. So firstly, the program takes two input. First is the subset, second is the sum whose equality we are checking. So as we can see, this is the driver code of the program, which takes care of the function calling and reading the inputs from the user and checking if the condition is true or false. Here in the driver code we have two variables which are set, which is the subset taken from the user, and the sum which we are checking, and n is the length of the subset entered by the user. So in the if condition we call the function. So the function name is e subset sum, which takes three parameters: set, length of the subset, and the sum. If it is true, then we can tell that the subset of found a subset with given sum. If else, no subset with given sum. When this line is executed, it calls this function e subset sum. In this function, we recursively check the sum, and the base case is if sum equal to 0. If the sum is equal to 0, we return true to the driver code. If the length of the string is 0 and sum is not equal to 0, that means if the subset contains none of the elements and the sum is not equal to 0, we return false. So if the last in this case, if the last element in the subset is greater than the sum, we check this using this if condition. If n minus 1, that is the last element in the subset, is greater than the sum, we return recursively to the same function the parameters which takes are set and the last element and sum. Else, if this condition fails, we need to check that if the sum can be obtained by any of the following. That is, this line takes including the last element, we check if the sum is present or not. In this line we check excluding the last element. So this takes set n minus 1, that is the last element, and sum. In this we sum is set minus n minus 1, that means excluding the last element, and the sum is the last element. So in this function is executed, and if this function returns true in this condition, we can say that the subset is found. If it is not true, else, which means it returns false, we can say so that the subset there is no given sum. So let us give some input. So 10, 20, 40 are the subset, and the sum of value is, let me give 30. So 30 is found in the given subset, so this holds true. Then again we can check for the negative condition. So that is 1, 3, 5 are the subset and the sum is 40. So the 40 is not in the subset, so the program will return no subset with given sum. Thank you.